What's up, everybody? It's been a hot minute for a reason because I haven't really been doing much. I've been hanging out. I've been resting on my laurels, not really doing too much as far as making money online, but we're back, okay? We're doing it again. This time, we're going even further back in time. So, my last big case study website was a copy, we could say, of the first ever niche website I made back in 2016. And that thing is still just chugging along. It's making a couple thousand a month. I haven't updated it or done anything with it. I'm not planning on selling it or anything like that. It's just going to do its thing until it dies a slow, miserable death, which I don't even know when that'll be because it's still getting referrals and they're still signing up and doing their thing and whatever. But the most of the traffic was pretty much decimated a few years ago. Google is non-existent, whatever. I get some Bing traffic, some DuckDuckGo. I get a little GPT bullshit traffic. So the site's just there doing its thing. Some of the e-commerce products, the Etsy store, people still go on and buy stuff. So it's cooking. It's just not even cooking anymore. It's just kind of simmering. It's whatever. But before I started making websites, I was self-publishing. Back in 2014, after I got out of the military, I said, you know what? How can I make money online so I don't have to get a job before I start school? And I went on and typed it on Google, how to make money online, found an Ask Reddit thread, and they're talking about self-publishing ebooks on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and whatever the Apple version of all that is, and all kinds of other websites. I said, you know what? I know how to write. I can do that. So I did. And I still had to get a job before I started school because it wasn't quite where it needed to be for me not to have to do that. But eventually, there were months when I was like a freshman in college when I one month, my highest month ever was like $3,800. And of course, me being, not knowing anything, I thought that, hey, I made it, so to speak, and I don't have to do anything anymore. So I stopped. And, I started off writing a lot of the books. They're short stories. They're not even books. They're just short stories. A couple nonfiction little things, very niche, down specific, how to do X and whatever. But I stopped not knowing that, guess what? When you stop publishing, it just kind of slowly trickled down. It makes maybe $40-$50 a month now. All this shit from back in 2014, 15, 16, before I started making websites, it's still doing its thing. But honestly, if it went away, I wouldn't care. But no. What's going on with all the LLM bullshit? I'm gonna write. I mean, I already have. I wanted to write a few things before I made a video. Otherwise, it's like the mental of oh, I made the video. It means I made progress. XYZ. Not doing any fucking generative words at all. Everything is handwritten by these phalanges here. These are just for space bars. But I kind of want to bring you over to this chart, this spreadsheet that I have, because I've been tracking every word since the 23rd of March. I've been tracking every word I wrote every day. And it's, I don't know, look at it. Just look at it. So you can kind of see the trend of, actually, I started writing the first short story. I don't know if they fall into the ballpark of novella. The first one was 1,200 words. The second one was 15 something. But I actually started the story just going back and look at the history of the document on March 11th. So all these words here, 1767, they're all from March 11th up to March 23rd. So that's not an accurate view of how many words I wrote that day. It's more like how many words I wrote 12 days prior, including. So as you can see, it's very sporadic. It's all over the place. This is a culmination. This is when I started tracking. I'm like, oh, I need to go hard. So this, my charts look beautiful. I don't even know how many chapters or what the where I was at in the story or anything like that, or how long I actually wrote for. Whereas 1200, a couple fives, this -6. I was just going through and editing some stuff, taking out some riffraff, shortening things up, adding some other things, and just net -6 words for the whole story. A couple 0 days, whatever. But it's very just the problem that I had then was that I was using the computer that I'm on now to write. And the problem with that is the computer that I'm on right now is also my entertainment machine. It's got a whatever, I don't even know what I put in it. I pieced it together, Legos, not building it, just, putting this cable into this slot, whatever. But I mean, I can play whatever latest and greatest at max settings for graphics. So I got all the Battlefields and the Cyberpunks and this, that, and the other on this thing. So it was very easy for me to just go, this is actual work that I'm doing. Why don't I just load up Steam? And you can see right here is down there right now, and just jam some stuff out. So that's what I was doing. I finished that first short story, as you see, on the 14th of April. Yeah. Of April. That's how long it is, 1,200 words. Again, not very long at all. Maybe I think if it was a print book, it'd be 60 pages. Very short. I'll explain, if not this video, then a different video about where I'm at with these stories. And then I took a damn 2-week hiatus, basically, not doing anything. For what reason, I don't know. I think I uploaded it at some point. It didn't really do anything, and I didn't see any movement or sales. I was waiting to do any kind of promotion until I had the second book. That way, if people liked it, then they can go and get the second one. So it just it was up. It's there. It's not doing anything. At some point around here, somebody actually did pick it up, and I was like, cool. Hey, okay, somebody picked it up. They read the entire thing from start to finish in a day, which makes sense because it's 1,200 words. And then cool. Then a couple more, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let's get the jamming on the second one so we can get this train rolling. So I started, whatever day that is. What is it? The 28th. What was that? A Tuesday, right? Jam it. 29th, Wednesday. I think that's the day I go play a little Magic the Gathering with the boys. So got a bunch done. I think most of that was after that was finished. I was just like, yeah, I got my shit done. I already had some fun today. Let's get to work. What is that? Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nothing Monday, nothing Tuesday. Wait, that's Monday. This is Tuesday, I believe, the 5th. Yes, last Tuesday. At this point, I'm struggling to stay focused on this machine to write this shit. So I'm going to go get another laptop. I'm going to go get the absolute cheapest laptop they have at Best Buy that's not an HP, because I don't want something that's going to, the platters in the hard drive are going to shatter the second I set it down wrong. So I got a $300 Lenovo laptop. Lenovo, I don't know. Boom. That was this day right here. That's showcasing 1683. Got it home. I got a whole ass setup out there. It's got my printer. It's got a lamp. I got a Sonos speaker. I got a plant. Laptop. That's it. On the laptop, there's Firefox, because I write in Docs, and Spotify so I can control my music. And I get out there about 9 every morning. I wake up at 8. Get out there at 9, and I can just go. And as you can see, we got the numbers out here, also the chart. Got it this day. This was the next day. Let's see, that was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, this was an hour at 11 o'clock at night, right before I went to bed. I was like, I just want to go get some stuff out. This was yesterday. I said, I'm not writing it all day. Went to the soccer game, the women's soccer team here. Went and saw them. They won. The girl got a hat trick. It was cool. I don't know shit about soccer. And then I was just like, I was on the sun. I'm chilling. Like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm just going to chill. And that's what I did. And the day I woke up and 3,200 words jammed out. Like, it was like, and I didn't feel drained. And I didn't stop because I felt like I had to stop. I stopped because the story was finished. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to go back to me. I stopped because the story was finished, which was kind of cool. And then I let it marinate. I made the cover. You know, I have like this really cool genre-specific cover template that I have, and I just swap a few things out, throw some images in there, make it a sexy collage, and then call it a day. And that's that. Now I got to go and look at, you know, actually what I wrote, make sure it actually isn't dog ass. And then we'll get that, and we'll start working on number 3. And I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again. What am I writing? What exactly is it? So I am like, I don't know if I can grab these without. It's not science fiction, but I fuck with like old, what do we call this? Like pulp stories, like Pulp Fiction, not the movie, but the craft, the style, they're short, they're to the point, they're punchy. It's just go, go, go. It's not a whole lot of, it's not literary fiction. It is genre fiction. We're jammed it out. You're gonna get it. You're gonna, like, my target audience is like boys in school, like high school, that don't like to read but have to read for a class, or people that are like, they want something that they can read in like the waiting room at the dentist or whatever. Or again, they're 1,200, 1,500 words. What is this one? What is this? 15609 was this other one before I go and make it all cool or whatever. That's not a long read. It's about 90 pages. Something just quick hitter. It's a nonstop. Like, the story's either advancing or it's not included. And that's kind of it. I've crafted, like, it took me a while to figure out, genre. Let's talk genre. It's like fucking thrillers, man. Like, thrillers, action. I didn't realize that, like, action isn't a fucking, like, genre, really, when it comes to books. It's thrillers. So I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, James Bond in book form. As, like, if you want to look at, like, great movies. But also I'm looking at, like, Hobo with a Shotgun. Just nonstop, over the top. Somebody's getting their head blown off. Somebody's getting robbed. Somebody's robbing somebody. You know, just nonstop. Menace to society. Whatever. Just go mode. Training day. Shit's happening. It's cool. It's somebody's getting fucked up or somebody's getting fucked. That's the whole thing. And yeah, because that's really fun to read. I'm just creating some entertaining shit here. Yeah. I don't know. That was just like that was probably the first video I've made in, I don't even know how long, a year at this point. Raw dogging it, no fucking notes here, so we'll see how, like, the next one goes. But yeah, that's what I'm fucking with now. Like I said, I need to go and, like, get Grammarly Pro again. I canceled it a few years ago when I stopped fucking with websites. But I need to get that again. That way, yeah, I can jam this stuff out. And at this point, like, if I can do my goal, because I used to watch people that were talking about, like, doing self-publishing in, like, different genres, not fucking low content bullshit, like actually writing stories, and also writing stories that, one, are their genre stories, and they're like fit the bill, trope heavy, romance, like every button's getting hit type thing. But they're also writing like 5,000 words a day. Like that was their writing day was like 5,000 words. I'm like, who the fuck can do that? Oh, I realize who can. Me, if I just stay the fuck away from entertainment zone and go straight to like work mode. It's really not that difficult. Yeah. I don't know. I'll talk. Have another video at some point about like the outline that I'm using and create it. That's very just like, no matter where I'm at in the story, if I just flip to that like broad outline, I can just go, okay, this is what I should be talking about. Kind of like the hero's journey, except condensed for a short story. I have it dialed in. I went from like 20 chapters to 27 to now it's like 15. 3 acts, 5 chapters an act. Boom, to the point, nonstop go mode. Anyway, yeah, I'll have another video at some point, perhaps, maybe I'll never do one again. Who knows?